What's good, YouTube? How's it going out there in Tarot Land? Peaceful home cleansing water today for anybody that's curious. I know the camera's backwards. It frustrates the hell out of the pirater, the people that pirate the stream. It really drives them nuts. So I'm going to leave it that way. All right, you guys. Gonna clear the air. If you're headphone sensitive, now is time. I'm gonna make a bunch of noise for you. All right, now I'm gonna shake up the dice, and by the time these are done, I'm gonna do my call-in. All right, we have hit that minute mark, so welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. Eddie, I'm sorry, you've got to stop. I got to block you. I can't do it anymore. I'm going to put you in timeout until you change your name and stop calling me what you're calling me. I am not superior to anybody. I'm just the same. I bleed red just like everybody else. All right, friend. Sorry. You had to go. Okay. So, radar is the first word out. Yeah, the song Radar Love by Golden Earring. For those of you, you want to pull an oldie but a goodie out, Golden Earring, a Radar Love. All right. You got to be kidding me right now. Do I have it? Do I have all the words? Oh, I don't. I do. Radar Love. Look, you guys. Radar Love. Boom. Just like that. Genius. Genius. Somebody had a bright idea. Somebody could be a genius. Somebody thinks they're a genius. Or this could be a facetious. Well, that was a genius move. All right. Same. Same shit, different day. Same old, same old. Same old song and dance. The name Beth is here. Could be the song by Kiss. We could have some sort of late 70s, early 80s music themed reading here, y'all. All right, let's roll some more. Candy with an I-E. This is also somebody's name, not the food. Candy with an I-E. The name Beth is here. Flat. Somebody is off key. They sing flat. Somebody has a flat. This could be in the UK or another country that calls apartments a flat. GIS. That's geospatial information systems. My ex took that in college. It's the only reason I know what that is. GIS. So this is like The people that use satellites to make maps of everything. Something about flat earthers. I don't want to get into that. Okay, should I pull some out of the basket, you guys? Let's pull some out of the basket. Hold on. Let's get out of here. We'll pull some out of here. And then we'll do our use. Shall we? All right, I think that's going to be enough. Oh, don't mind my dust bunnies there. Shit. All right. Decade-old receipts found. So something about a 10-year cycle. Triad. So that is, I'm going to say the power of 3. It could be something about somebody's personality. The dark triad is like where you exhibit more than one cluster B personality disorder, like narcissism and masochism and like Machiavellianism all at the same time. That's just an example. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anybody that's able to diagnose anybody at all. Okay? I just read a lot. So we've got Pisces. The sign Pisces is here. We've got Sabotage. This could be the song, once again, more 80s songs. So this is like Sabotage by the Beastie Boys, or somebody could be sabotaging somebody else's life, maybe off of decade-old receipts. Continuing education. Black mold infestation, long established and not new. Robot. Holistic healer. So somebody is into like herbs, meditation, Ayurvedic medicine, like food as medicine, okay? Someone is insecure about your confidence. Love ignites an atomic reaction when the one is split. That's interesting. Phobia of clowns. The letter A could be somebody's initial, the state that you live in, the street that you're on, first, middle, or last initial, the beginning of your person's name or your pet's name. A quote from Forrest Gump. She tasted like cigarettes, Lieutenant Dan. Shit. Guys made me do Forrest Gump. Hey, Jacqueline Perry, welcome in. Hey, High Priestess, welcome in. We've got a song from Rihanna. There is all kinds of music up in this bitch. I am calling this one music industry. Okay, I'm just going to say it, y'all. Music industry. I'm just going to say it. We've got the Umbrella by Rihanna. A song, again, Ghetto Superstar. Somebody drop it in the comments who sings this song, because I need to put the artist on here so I can give them credit every time I mention the song, please and thank you. Ghetto Superstar. Blank card. Somebody's clean bill of health. Somebody's getting checkups regularly. We've got Via. So using one method to get to another, a route, for how somebody is getting from point A to point B, whether you're traveling via car, via train, via plane, something along those lines. Very last card is holding divine masculine hostage with sexual blackmail. Love ignites an atomic reaction when the one is split. Umbrella, Rihanna. And someone is insecure about your confidence. It's going to be those 4 today, you guys. I'm feeling, and Sabotage. For whatever reason, Beastie Boys is involved. The song, it's related. All right, we've got Radar Love, Genius, Same, Beth, Candy with an IE, so it's somebody's name, not the food. And flat and GIS. Let's get down to brass tacks, you guys. I'm going to use an oracle first today. Pros, 1998. Thank you so much. Thank you, High Priestess. I appreciate you. Whoever this person is, that she tasted like cigarettes, Lieutenant Dan, is still showing up there at the very top. Somebody does not like the smell of cigarette smoke, tobacco at all. All right, let's get into this. Woo! Well, that was quick. The thinking man. Give me a break. Did I go into Forrest Gump and he just needed to run? He just needed to run so he could think about life, right? Here we go. Here's this man contemplating life and all things spiritual. This person's having a spiritual awakening here. Number 46 is at the top of the card. They could be 46 years old. They could have been born in 1946. This could be somebody that's relatively elderly that's having a spiritual awakening. Who knows? I'm thinking it's somebody that's having a midlife crisis. The world. Did I just say existential? An existential crisis. The thinking man and the world. This person's gone through a 10-year cycle. I'm picking up. A 10-year cycle. This person's being held hostage by whoever they're with. Door to romance in the reverse. Literally, they can't leave. They're stuck. They're being held hostage in the relationship that they're in. Woman holding a heart. So somebody here is deep in thought and having an existential crisis because they can't leave where they're at to be with who they love. The person that holds their heart. It's pretty plain without reading deeply into any symbolism here. This is a cage that is locked and upside down. And we've got the number 33, the number 44. I did say a 10-year cycle. Somebody has been blocked until they have grown into their next level of mastery here. This person that's having an existential crisis is realizing the only thing they want to get to is the person that's holding their heart here. Love ignites an atomic reaction when the one is split. This person wants a union. Bottom of the deck. What did I say at the very beginning? What is the title of the damn reading? Who's on the bottom of the deck, folks? Archangel Metatron in the building. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody's keeping record. Man holding the heart in reverse. This person did not share their feelings. They held back. That's why this door to romance is blocked. They're having an existential crisis because they held back. And God saw that. Kept a record of it. Somebody's insecure about your confidence. Tell me about this thinking man, please. It's self-sabotage. This person has some insecurities, and somebody else is using those insecurities to hold them hostage. They may have some, private moments that they've been involved in with whoever is doing this to them, that they don't want exposed. Okay. I'm getting, looking at Beth over here. That's a song by Kiss. I was made for loving you, baby. Okay, Paul Stanley's coming through. I don't know why. I am not a huge Kiss fanatic or anything. Very aware of who they are and what their whole gimmick is, but not a serious super fan or anything. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse on top of the thinking man. This person is self-sabotaging. They're holding themselves back. Holding themselves back. Devil's on the bottom of the deck. They're tied to something. They're being leveraged. Look, Ace Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's withholding funds from this person to make them perform is what I'm getting. The word I'm getting is perform. Somebody's on the same page with another person here. This woman holding a heart knows she's holding this man's heart, knows this man's having some sort of existential crisis, can't seem to break through whatever this blockage is because somebody's holding them fucking hostage financially. They're on the same page. Tell me about door to romance in the reverse. The Emperor. This is a father figure, a leader, a boss, the man in the situation. If this is a heterosexual relationship, the dominant masculine energy. If it is a same-sex relationship, regardless of the gender, this is defiant leadership in a very traditional masculine energy. This is somebody that wants to put their foot down. Listen, woman. Ace Cups, next one out. On top of the woman holding a heart, you're the person that this man is trying to get to. They're trying to break through something. They're being held hostage with some sort of sexual blackmail, which is kind of a crime. Just saying. The person that's holding you hostage, flip the script on them and go to the authorities with the information they're trying to leverage you with. And if you own your information and they're trying to blackmail you with your shit, oh, bam, they're in the wrong. Just so you know. Archangel Metatron says keep records of all communications. Hey, Jamie Gonzalez, welcome in. Who else is out there? Hey, Zach, how you doing? So we've got the High Priestess in reverse. What'd you do out there, High Priestess? What'd you do? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Somebody's not listening to what's best for them. Somebody is not listening to what is best for them. Their higher self is trying to tell them what is best for them, and they're not listening to it. That's this problem. This is the blockage. This person who doesn't want to do what's best for them on their own. They've got to stand up for themselves here. Who cares? Who knows whatever secret you're trying to hide? Own it. I'm getting, I don't know why. I have never in my life ever from this card picked this up, and every reader that knows and is old enough will see it from now on. Look, if you want to be Liberace, be Liberace. Okay? Bang the keys, wear the feathers and boas. Elton John did it too and made a whole fucking lifestyle out of it. There's something about... There's something that I think somebody might like to wear. Silky stuff. Frilly stuff. I don't think this has anything to do with this person's masculinity at all. It's more of a sensory-seeking thing. I think somebody might dress in silks and stuff, or maybe in ladies' garments or whatever. And somebody's trying to use this against them. Well, fucking put it on and fucking strut it out. Shit. Get some good heels and fucking sashay, Shantae. Shit. Work, cover girl. Work your magic. Work. Do your shit. Look. be who you are. Speak on how you feel. Be your damn self. This is somebody who is hetero-romantic, but likes to the feeling of, like, this is the person who probably had the blanket when they were a kid with the silky satin edge on it and wouldn't leave it alone, right? This is like some sort of sensory seeking thing, and this person is afraid. They're being held hostage with this blackmail. This person's ready to leave. They're ready to just, like, I don't know, let everything go. Turn their back on everything they've got going and go where it's peaceful. Where it's peaceful. This person just wants to. They still can't break through. And there is a card that is left over here from this deck on accident. They still can't break through. They're like held hostage with some sort of blackmail. This person does not want anybody to know this. They don't want anybody to see them. They just want to leave. They just want to move forward super bad. Super bad. Uh-oh. This poor person. All right, we've got By the Book over here and Treasure Island over here. Wow, this person's torn. Going by the status quo tradition, the same way things have always been. The house, the 2.5 kids, the dog, the cars, the payments, the cable, the whatever, the 40 hours a week, blah, blah, blah. Or Treasure Island, where this person's actually happy and able to just be the way they want to be. Able to shine in their own element. Not in parched desert. Like, this person's barely getting what they need, but they're following those that went before them, doing the same thing that's always been done, going by the book, not bowing their neck, not breaking tradition. This person is afraid of not being normal. How boring. Why be normal? Isn't that a shirt? Why be normal? Round and round in reverse. So this cycle is going to end. It's not going to continue this way over and over and over anymore. The cycle is not going to continue. There's building blocks here. This person's got to break through their fear of being who they are. Whatever blockage they've got is related to this blackmail. Maybe they just need to, they don't need to tell the whole world. Maybe they just need to tell whoever this woman holding their heart is what the truth of who they are. They can't keep everything secret, right? They just got to own it and just be 100 about maybe being a little flamboyant because they like the way silky shit feels. Okay, groovy, right? The magician there is this person can make whatever they want out of their life. It's time for them to leave and like they just want to get away and go where it's calm and go where it's peaceful. They're tired of doing things by the book. It's leaving them parched. It's leaving them literally thirsty for whoever this woman holding the heart is. And this Treasure Island, like this person knows that they can just be loved and give love in return here, and the cycle can end and they can start from the bottom and build their way back up. This person may have to relocate, something along those lines. Maybe they don't want people around them or their local area to ever catch wind or have a possibility of it. They're trying to send out a signal to whoever this woman is. Radar love is the first 2 words out. Beth is another song of love and dedication to a woman. We've got Umbrella, another song of love and dedication. We've got Forrest Gump, who is absolutely 100% for his entire life dedicated to Jenna. Okay? So, this person is about to blow their stack because they're separated. They can't get through this door to romance. They can't get to you. Oh, but wait. The Wheel and Page of Cups is here. This is a turn of fate, a sudden change in the direction of this situation in a positive way. A new beginning, a new expression with this Page of Cups. And the Wheel being in the upright, it's a good thing, right? It's going to uplift you. It's going to make you feel well supported. It's going to make you feel balanced. I'm just getting Steve Miller Band. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Somebody here is hopeful. They're looking up. They're trying to be positive. They're trying to express good feelings instead of bad feelings. This person's trying to get around this blackmail, and the only thing they can do is maybe tell the truth to the one person it could matter to. And other than that, what's being done to this person with this blackmail is kind of illegal. Like, if you're trying to force somebody to stay in a same-sex relationship with you, or use their costume choices against them in their regular life, like, you're going to have to fess up to some of your own dark shit. Here's the deal, Emperor. Here's the advice that Spirit's giving me. Dig deep on this person that's blackmailing you. Right? There's the World in reverse. This person's got their own cycles and their own secrets too. Ace of Cups. They've got their own love skeletons in the closet. Don't let them hold you hostage with this. If you own your business, if you come clean and declare whatever you need to declare to whoever this woman holding your heart is, this person, she's actually going to back you against this other person. She's going to show you how what they're doing is to try and control you to stay with them when what it's going to end up backfiring on them legally. Hanged Man. It's going to end up backfiring on them legally. 7 of Cups. You have plenty of options if you start from the bottom and start from scratch. Many, 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 many choices here. King of Wands in the reverse is the last card out. Just keep your cool. It's nobody's business what your sexual choices are. It's nobody's business what you like to wear in your off time. Okay, if you like fucking satin sheets and they are frilled with Victorian lace, then get your groove on. Okay? Who cares? You paid for it, right? What does it matter? And why would this person think that that could hold you? Start getting tough. Own your shit. Then they have no control. Whoever this person is, go ahead. Say what you got to say. Lord it over me. You go on right ahead. You got your own secrets, baby. Archangel Metatron's got your shit in a book, too. Right? This person's trying to sabotage you or make you sabotage yourself by making you ashamed of who you are. 2 of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Books. Unblock the situation. Unfuck yourself. Own your shit. Take the power out of their hands. Speak first on it. Look, hey, chick, I really like you, but I've got this one thing. I like silk. Okay? I like blindfolds. Whatever your kink is that you're being held hostage with sexually here. Own that shit. And nobody can ever hold you hostage with it again. It's like disarming somebody that's holding a gun and flipping it around on them. It's an equivalent. 10 of torches. Look, unburden yourself, and then you don't have to hold that weight anymore. It won't be so torturous. Solitude in reverse. You won't be alone. Okay? You won't be alone. Somebody's going to back you. This person's going to have your back. Promise. You will not have to go through this alone. Just unburden yourself. The 9 of beakers. Speak and unburden yourself on what it is that you really, really, really want. And okay, Spice Girls, I tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Page of books. Do you know yourself? Are you learning yourself? Are you getting new information about yourself through this process? Tell me what you really want. Are you learning enough about yourself through this process? 7 of beakers in the reverse. Okay, so you've eliminated some options. You've figured out the things you don't like, you don't want. And you do know what makes you happy with this 4 of wands. You do know what your true north is, what your strongest characteristics are, what your strengths are, what your foundation was built out of, okay? If you own this, with that strong foundation, nobody else can ever say shit to you ever, ever again. Boom, there goes that reaction. 10 of books. Nobody can ever stab you in the back again. Nobody can ever use the knowledge of self against you again, as long as you own your own history. You own your own knowledge. You own what Metatron has recorded in your book. Change in reverse. The right person will not expect you to change anything about yourself. So being honest about who and what you really are is the only way to know if you've got somebody that's not going to expect you to change. It's hard. You got to own yourself before anybody else can. Final messages, please and thank you. Someone's insecure about your confidence. So this person is insecure about their self. You have a lot of confidence. You give no fucks. They... protection. Look. This person is insecure about your confidence, but your confidence, it comes from nobody being able to use your story against you. It's your protection. It's not a leverage tool. Just like an umbrella, divinity. Look, I'm being told right now, even Jesus ministered to the lepers and to the prostitutes. And what did he do to the people that were rich and the merchants and the Pharisees? He flipped tables and he cracked whips for their lack of divinity. But he was walking around among lepers and prostitutes, ministering the word of God to them without whipping them. Hear this. Whoever this person is has maybe a sordid sexual history. If you own that, it becomes your insulation and it becomes your direct pipeline to spirit, because spirit already knows it all. Archangel Metatron's got it all recorded. Once you say, that's my shit, sachet, Shantae, nobody can ever make you lose your stride again. I'm getting somebody's stage name might be Candy, Candie. Grounded, nature spirits, jealousy, release. Look, somebody needs to come back down to earth. They need to realize that they were born the way they are. There's nothing abnormal about them, okay? Jealousy is here. They need to quit trying to be like everybody else, okay? They need to quit trying to hide who they are and coveting normalcy. Let that shit go. Cut it off. Your desire to be who you truly were meant to be, naturally, protected in your divinity. Chill. Okay? Protected from others who might, I don't know, look on your life with a measure of envy, because you can be 100% who you are. Remember that insecure about somebody's confidence, you will eventually make people insecure about your confidence. Whoever you are in this energy, you love somebody very, very much. And you're pissed that you are not with this person. You are very mad. You're self-sabotaging your life. This is somebody who will always be there for you with that song Umbrella by Rihanna. There is another person using your past or your secrets or your kinks or hidden preferences against you. But you're sending out a beacon to whoever this person is. The only way you're going to know if they're right for you is if you tell them the truth. But you have to be secure in who you are to be able to do that. That's the blockage for you. That's that blockage, that door to happiness in reverse, to getting to this woman holding a heart. The only blockage is you. It's not this person holding you hostage. That person, you can flip the script on them so fast that they're the ones in the wrong if you just realize there's nothing wrong with who you are. If you're not ashamed of who you are, then what are they doing? Being a dick or a total loser person, right? So you've got somebody here that will be there for you no matter what. Said, I'll always be your friend, took an oath, I'm going to stick it out to the end. That's some of the lyrics from this song. You've got somebody here that's going to be there for you. You just have to be honest. And when you're ready to do that, when you're ready to let go of whatever shame that you have, that's when your foundation is built on owning your own information, and nobody can use it to betray you ever again. It will never be a tool to knock you down. It will always protect you from that day forward. It's like a shield. Once you own yourself, it becomes a superpower. Ghetto superstar. All right. I'm going to close the reading right here, you guys. Just a little quick one for you today. It's already been about 30 minutes. I'm trying to shorten them, but my readings are usually pretty in-depth. I appreciate each and every one of you that's out there. You guys kick ass. Hey, Bean, how you doing? Yes, wow, it's pretty weird up in here sometimes, but, you know, get jiggy with it or whatever. Shit. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Thank you all for being here, and I am going to close out. Remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mwah.